This is Everything Empress. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. I know what y'all saying. This is Libra Game Tarot. I know. All right, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Support, support, donate, donate. Remember, it is your support that keeps this channel moving forward. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right, I think we got it. What's up, y'all? Talk about right on time. Libra, Libra, Libra. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I got BANNNNNNNNNNED again. I ain't even been on her. I ain't even said nothing. Y'all, they gave me a strike for a video from 3 years ago. They gave me a strike from a video. Okay. Talk about T. It's gonna happen soon. This TMI up here, but my plug came out of the shower. Oh, I told you he was gonna be a freaking a cancer. I told you he was gonna be a cancer. I said the 24th through the 29th. Who said that? Who said that? The 24th through the 29th. Say I said it. Girl, you got this. Congratulations. Now you can get on ass. You can hold him in one hand and get on ass with the other. They said you was thinking about saying something. Girl, I didn't even do nothing. I'm just like, y'all went back. That's like somebody about to... How you gonna go back into old... That's like somebody going through old messages when you was in a relationship before that. Talk about you said this. I wasn't with you. What is you? Talk about you did. You better have your shit packed. Because... And remember, your plug is long. Your plug is about... It's about 10, maybe 12, like, meters or whatever. It's very long. It's not like, you know, what we think it is. Like, it's just like a cork. You know what I'm saying? It's very long. Like, it has to go all the way from the bottom, all the way curve around your stomach. You know what I'm saying? If you had to visualize it. And then it's at the top. So it does take a minute. It does take a minute. Thank you, she, her. Thank y'all for y'all support. Can y'all like she, her's donation to the channel? Thank y'all. For those that want to, so yeah, it's still coming out. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute, but once it's all finished, honey, he's next. So you better have your behind next to that or near that hospital, okay? Usually, if you go to them and let them know that your plug is falling out, they'll be like, okay, you know, we need you actively, yada yada. And they'll like strip your membranes and keep you. You know what I'm saying? But when mine fell out, the kid came after. I was just like, wait, hold on, I'm not ready. I don't even feel nervous or scared. I'm low-key excited. I just packed his bag, period. Just leave a little space in there so you can take everything from the hospital. Because if you don't take the stuff from the hospital, they're going to throw it away. And what you do is you clear everything out. And then when they bring the baby back in, okay, tell them they need to restock, and then you clear that out, and then they're gonna bring the baby back in again, and then you actually take the rest of it home. You just gotta keep, you know, stop leaving us like that. I got banned. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Make sure you keep me posted. Make sure you take name card. No, for sure. So should I bring some trash bags? I'll bring like one of them little bitty plastic bags that we all have in our kitchen and just throw all the little diapers. I mean, it's just little diapers, you feel me? or just create some extra space in your bag. Ain't no way you packed your bag that bad. Y'all, I didn't even have a hospital bag. And I did this shit so many times. I just walked in that bitch with just my own ass. It was just like, girl, you leaving with the same clothes that you came with? Yep. Because I could shower with a hospital thing on. And ultimately, yeah. I just got me a new chakra book. Who else? Complete book of chakra. Period. I love chakras. I love Dutch chakras. This is about, like, don't they be having, like, a bunch of stuff you could take? Yes. It says next baby leaky, you need a doula. Me. Yes, I agree. Leisha, your doula. Absolutely. You want somebody that has good energy bringing your baby into the world, and she got it. Okay? She has it. So, absolutely. By the time you have another kid, she gonna be able to give you a water birth. And I know when I have my next child, I'm calling her. She think I'm bullshit. But I need her with me for like the week before I deliver the baby. Because I'm extra as hell. And so, yeah. I'm extra as fuck, actually. But have y'all noticed this energy? Look at y'all. Don't start with me today. I'm saying, have y'all noticed? I promise y'all. Listen, I was traveling. Oh my God, they took me to this place. They took me to Bojangles while we was traveling, y'all. I've had it before, but it was like a while ago. Y'all, I had some peach tea from Bojangles. Bojangles. Okay? And this is you travel or I'll come to you, bitch. This is, did you like it? I haven't had it yet. I did. Because, like, why is the chicken already spicy? And, like, with some honey on the biscuit, it's giving not trying to take you out like Popeyes would. Because Popeyes could never. KFC could never. I'm going to try to say, Maria Levin, Hoodoo Girl, Healing Protection Love, Horror is really good. I'm learning about Grabici codes. That's what I've been reading about. When I was just chilling, reading. I do like spicy chicken. I like churches. I like churches too. They be telling me I'm dirty. So you're dirty. They don't even wash their chicken. How would you know that they don't wash their chicken? It tastes like they don't wash their chicken, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Look, you're dirty. What's up, Ange? Oh, I love peach everything. I'm telling you, Sal. They gave me a big old, the biggest cup they could get. I was like, just a medium? She said, yeah, it's a medium. I said, this is Gerbovia. Churches do sound good. They biscuit and honey so good. I'm telling you. They put like honey on top of their biscuit. Look at y'all. I'm sorry. My inner Taurus is blaring. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. Support, donate. If it ain't y'all donating and supporting, I guess the channels will not even exist. They saying, girl, hell no. You out here really getting insights again on this channel, baby. We got to stop this now. Y'all, they took that channel down quick as hell. They said, you did some shit 3 years ago. We can't have it. I said, 3 years? What do you mean? 3 years what? What did I do? But it's okay. We'll be back. I put in a peel, so we'll see how it goes. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I just tried to post a live, like, cause I didn't know that I was banned. I promise y'all, I sat down to do the readings like I normally do, and it was like unable. I'm like, what the fuck? And something just told me like, go and look and see if you have any like, like, what's it called? Like, not salutations, but infractions or whatever they call it. And I looked inside of the studio, and I was like, wait, what the hell? It was like, yeah, S3X. What? For what? I'm looking for the video, y'all. That's why we took this video down, because it's unsafe for the community. I'm like, what the hell was the video? I just like, what the fuck? I'm getting to make sweet potato something. LOL. Ooh, sweet potato pie sounds so good. This is always so. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. If they work that hard in their lives, it will be better. I'm trying to tell y'all. Why y'all think it is? Why y'all think they keep banning my channel, y'all? I said, make sweet potato pound cake with vanilla cream cheese frosting. Listen, Savage got it, y'all. If y'all don't know nothing about family, okay, he could cook his ass off. And tell me that don't sound good. In fact, I need you to send me the recipe. Because I want to try it. Sweet potato pound cake? God damn. Oh, that sounds so fucking good. I was about to say upside down pineapple cake with vanilla cream cheese frosting. Because I really want some upside down pineapple cake. But now I don't want that no more. I want what you just said. I'm hungry, but I ain't been eating for real. I want some lasagna. I had lasagna last night. I had turkey lasagna though. Oh, Hayden, thank you so much. Thank you for y'all support. Thank you. Okay, so boom, let's get into this reading, y'all. So I think I figured out why they always be bothering me, because I be having so many random questions. Y'all think that's why? Because I got a question for y'all. Look at y'all, see? And that's the bullshit we talk about, and that's why you keep getting banned. But I have a question. Are y'all gonna answer or not? I'm making sweet potatoes. Nah, it sounds so good. I'm hungry, but I ain't eating for real. Okay, so listen. They said Gio Dizzle was poor. Look at y'all. Come on, bro. Answer the question. They said he was poor, right? Yeah. They say he lived in a shack. Hey, Sting. Come on. I'm not asking that to tell y'all. Until y'all tell me what the hell going on. Look at y'all. Go to hell. Wait. Didn't they say he was poor? I'm just defending my homeboy honor. You feel me? Like, y'all can't even talk about OG like this, bro. Y'all gotta do better than that. Is y'all gonna answer my question or not? I'm not gonna move forward with my next question until I get a better understanding of the question that I asked. They say he was poor. Cause remember in the story, look at what's that? Like, girl, yeah, okay, what? Cause remember in the story, he was telling them like, okay, so just so I know who I need to, put it, in order for me to know what's going on, I need you to like mark the top of the dough type shit. Remember? I told y'all, get y'all butts in the chat. Ask the question. I asked it, savage. They said he was poor, and that he told them like in his own village. Remember, he said to mark the doors of the shacks of the people that was his people that lived in his village, because he lived there. It was his village, wasn't it? What's the question? The village. Julio and Raimundo sent me because we tight like that. Remember? They said they said to mark the doors because it was his village. That was like his house. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not saying shit else until I get to understand. Escape said it too. Triple Gio Dizzle, y'all. I don't know nothing about that. Can't answer no question. Laugh my ass off. I'm just saying that's what they said. I mean, because it's some common knowledge in there with that, right? Correct? That's some common knowledge, I believe. No? Hey, y'all. What's up, Sting? It says, yes, if I'm not mistaken, in the Bible, remember when Pharaoh first bore past, they had to lock and paint the doors as their homes were protected from angels. Yes! Damn! Thank you, savage. And it was his house. Okay, so here's my thing. There were shacks. Like little bitty shacks. Like that's how they described it. Thank you, Sting. Don't give me the line. Yes, Stacey Brown. I'm glad y'all understand it. Cause y'all know I'm not tweaking here. Okay, so listen. So boom, you feel me? This the hood version of the story. It's like, all right, so boom, we start walking and then bow. we hit a left, beat, beat. All right, so boom. Yeah. Make sure I hit the like button, bro. And support this. If y'all want to hear what I got to say next, y'all need to just put a yellow heart. Because I don't feel like y'all listening to me. Because I have real questions and I really feel like my questions need to be answered. And this is why they keep on bothering my channel. Because all these questions that be heavy And it's like, I just be wanting to know. So we listening. If I get like 3 more yellow hearts, I'm going to ask my question. Because I still got to get over to why the hell people acting weird as hell with y'all. And y'all over here trying to ignore people when people just still want problems too. So I don't even want no problems, bro. I just want to know about my life. But just hey how, hiding it, wearing it, where how. It's like, damn. Ask the question, I might have the answer. You know I got you. Alright, so listen. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Inez? What's up, JoJo? What's up, Lex? What's up, Tifo Monday? What's up, Lee? What's up, Lex? How they fit the table for the 12 disciples inside of the house? Because in between the chairs, you gotta have like what? They're like 2 feet space, right? Because he said he invited them to his house to sit with him for the Last Supper. That's what it said. It said all of the books. So if he lives in a shack like they say he did, how he get that table? Can you put a table like that in your house? It has its own room, right? It has its own room. It's a dining room. You only can put that type of table in a dining room. You can't just put that in the middle of the floor of the shack. Because you gotta have a couch, you gotta have a bed, you gotta have your exercise machine, you gotta put your shoes. I don't know if we can get through the door. I don't think we could. I think we would have to go through the window, Aubrey. I think we have to go through the window. And I don't. Hi, Sting. Can somebody answer that for me? Because it wasn't like a small table. It was rectangular, not round. And most likely it was built inside the house at the time. I was thinking that, right? But then they showed like the little depiction of how small their houses was. But it's like, it's for 12 people. So if 12 of us came to come sit with you, okay, it wouldn't be for the Last Supper. It's because you could cook. Okay, we just want to test some shit. Okay, because I'm hungry. Okay, so boom. If we all came to your house and we sat with you, you're not fitting that table in the shack. We can't. It's impossible. We should have to have the chairs. Where are the chairs going? The chairs have to scoot out. I mean, somebody can't be against the wall now. And then you still have to have the people that bring the food because it was a big feast. So, like, where was the workers? How'd they carry out the food? Okay, I'll shut up. All right, so more of the story. I ain't going. Well, I get where they were trying to go with that one, but make it make sense. Was it really a table? They said it was a table. I mean, it's common sense. They had tables and chairs. They definitely had tables and chairs back then. Meanwhile, I'm eating this patty like it's the Last Supper. Wait, what type of patty is it? And I thought you was making sweet potatoes. Hey, wait, what the sweet potatoes with a patty or? Don't piss me off now. I don't be knowing, y'all. I just be having questions. If somebody can answer them, I think that's my problem. That I don't be having the answers. He had fed everyone with 3 fish and 1 loaf of bread. Now here's my thing, okay? Because I have kids, and if I gave one of their ass a piece of the fish, that little motherfucker gonna go up in there and get some more fish, even though we had to split it between the 13 of us. Because why did they pick the number 13? You know, tomorrow just think about you. Oh, I'm banned on my other channel. I ain't do nothing, no girl or sir. I'm just over there chilling, minding my business. And then boom. So how did he feed them with 3 fish and 1 loaf of bread? You see the exaggeration? They parted the sea. It was wine. Like whoever was telling this story, something just, I can't see how ugly my face is, but I'm trying to make sense of it. Hell, me too. All right, so far we got a shack. Boom. We got big ass table. We got 13 chairs because he had invited 12 of them over and he was the 13th. 13 Scorpio death. But we're not going to get into that because they were talking about the Last Supper was like the ending, but then 13th is like death. And it was just like, oh, I didn't think that the zodiac mattered in the Bible. Oh, so how the fuck is it here? Okay, so boom. I almost got to tell you I had a dream that this black woman with beautiful braids up in the bun came to me in my dream and said she has had gold in her hair. Ooh. It couldn't be me because I don't have a blood, but I got some braids. Look how long they is. I wonder if people have dreams about me. I don't want to say that. I want to be in your dreams because it's kind of weird, right? But like, I just want people to know, like, I'm cute. I'm cute. I'm stuck on the fact that people are confusing Jesus as for God. Wait, was it different ones? So wait, which one had the 12 people at the table? Was it Jesus? Because who's God's daddy? W, they ain't as. I don't know if you remember my other YouTube, but it's me, Rizzo. Oh, hi, hello. I was like, wait, who the fuck? His name, not Jesus, is Yahweh. I've heard of Yahweh. I've heard of Yahshua. But okay, so wait, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Because like we gotta know that it was another person. I think we missing something, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, I think something missing here because if the chicken came first, then somebody had to have chicken to make them egg, right? You can't just be like, Sophia is God. I don't know. Wisdom. And the person in the white paint is Michelangelo brother. No, it definitely is. No, I'm missing something. Because who's the person that created the person that created the people that created the people? And I think that's why they have a problem with my channel. Because I just want to know. Because everybody have answers for everything. And I want to know why nobody got an answer for me. But do anybody got the answer or not? Because I just want to, they're the only two things I care about right now. It was 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. But he was black. Thank you, yo. Thank you for your support for the channel. I appreciate y'all. You have no idea. I'm lost. I'm banned on my other channel. I don't know why. Sophia is the one we call Holy Spirit or Holy Ghost today. So Sophia get in your body and make you start doing the twerk? Because I thought they said the Holy Ghost was possession. Because why would you need some shit to be shaking? Like, come on. I had a pastor touch my head. I was just staring at his ass. He touched somebody else's head. He gonna look at me. The nigga gonna look at me like, bitch, you ain't playing along. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? He gonna touch somebody else's head. She gonna flop her arms back and hit the ground. I was like, I know you fucking lying. Like, I know you fucking lying. I read, and it makes sense that God is a woman. I was thinking it. You feel me? Because it was like, okay, because men always shunning women. Like, they've been shunning women for forever. Remember women couldn't vote? It's like, the only way that the things that would happen like this will be because, you know what I'm saying? And that little P got power to it because why else would y'all have them islands? If y'all didn't care about all the stuff that was going on, y'all wouldn't care about all type of stuff that's going on. Like, y'all would be so pressed to get that in some capacity to some if it ain't had nothing to it. You feel me? I don't know, y'all. It could be me. I heard Holy Spirit is the mother. I heard Holy Spirit is the mother that God is actually man and woman. See, and then what's the people called when they born with two things? Because like I can't believe that. Like in human form, I can't believe that. I'm sorry. I can't believe that somebody had themselves and then they made the moon and they made the earth and they just walking around here barefoot and they put a big tall table that 13 people could sit at and they had helpers, workers, and they just came out of spirit, just jumped to the roof, through the roof like Santa and started handing out turkeys. I just can't believe it. I'm sorry. And nobody can say, oh, well, you just don't believe. I can't say that either because I've died 3 times. I know it's a God. I seen him. But that's what I'm trying to say. If he's going to be a beautiful, brown-skinned, blue-eyed man, and he has other people around him, why is it the earth is a feminine planet? I'm trying to tell you. Like, girl, but I was trying to figure it out. It actually talks about this in the book, Buckland. I just wanted to read, but I can't read it if the name like that. As soon as I see a book like that, I'm like, oh, no. No. It says, no, remember, Earth is a woman. It's nurturing and gives life. The sky is the man because it provides protection and guidance. But here's my thing, though. They call it hell on Earth. And the way I see it, it's more women going through hell than men. So, that's what I'm saying. It's a man's world. Let's see where I'm going with this now. I just want to know because I've been trying to figure it out. Women, the one can have and create. Right. So it can't be the woman's earth because. Now remember, earth is a woman. It's nurturing. Okay, I got that exactly. It says no plus in the Bible. It starts with Genesis in Africa. And next is Exodus in Egypt. Why? And how can he be anything? But, right. So they're like, why did they make him Jesus? I was just a James today. That's funny. I know the grand creator is Yahweh feminine. It all starts with the feminine. Alright, so we own something here. Boom. You feel me? Alright, so it's a woman, which makes sense. But like, who's the baby daddy? Because Mary was lying, remember? She was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. It's like, no, girl, you was sneaking and geeking. And did y'all know that the sign after Leo has the most shine? Did you not have an account? Did you know that all the people that jump on them just walk out on stage? They mainly the people after Leo? I did not know that. Who was also Isis? It's different culture, intersections of the same energy. Because when they taught us to read as slaves, they said, here, a book, worldwide, so we're going to make you believe that is why by fear and oppression. I could believe that too. I watched that movie, Nat Turner. And I was like, they done crossed Nat. The world is a unique place, y'all. It's odd. You just can't believe nothing no more. At first, I was like, it's me. I'm the problem. But then it dawned on me. It dawned on me. That having these type of conversations are very serious. Because why are people picking Carnival cruises over Royal Caribbean cruises? Why do they act like that? Who's treating these people this way? I would love to know. I would love to know. Look at y'all, wait, what? I mean, before there was Eve, there was really Lilith, and most women are more like Lilith today than significant like Eve. No offense, but the truth, they don't want us in the light. For sure. I absolutely believe. I feel like Lilith was just staring at people. And she probably was just like, look at this freaked out, you know? And she probably kept going, like, I understand. Oh, I'm cruising next week. There's nothing wrong with cruising. There ain't nothing wrong with cruising. I seen that lady going from, she coming from out here, and she's rowboating to Hawaii. And like on her push off, she had so many people at her push off. Like I'm talking about helicopters, all type of shit. Like So like a massive crowd. But then like when you look at like how she's charting it, if you look on like the news and shit like that, how she's charting it, it looked like she's just doing the shit solo, like nobody's supporting her. But it's like, but baby, you had many African American women, many Latino women. You know how many you know how many Latinos every year get lost in the ocean because they trying to get over here from freedom? And I get it. She said she's gonna be the first woman to go from here to Hawaii on a solo mission, but like we gonna ignore all of the people that came over here for freedom? Okay. And she wasn't his wife. He became the mother after they kicked her out for not submitting and bowing to Adam, and killed her offspring and cast her down to the earth. So that's what I'm trying to say. And you make a great point, Savage, because that was like my next question I was going to say. Because I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Because everybody that got kicked out was cast down to earth. It's like, whoa, wait, because I'm here. Is this the ghetto place? Because I'm trying to figure out why they was just casting people to earth. Like, you know what? You go to earth. Like, wait, hello? Whoa. Where were we before? And why did I have to come down here? And why is this considered the punishment? Why was this the punishment? Honestly, I just find that Luther is saying are two different demons. There's 6 gods. And that's some bullshit. Like, ain't Moana and The Rock all came together and did a video to send to the girl and tell her they can't wait to meet her and greet her with some tequila. And I think it's a dope mission. I think it's pretty cool. But it's just like, why will we act like our ancestors did not come from Caliente on ships and shit? And they went all the way from Caliente all the way to the other side of the world in rowboats. Like, they didn't even have regular boats. The people was passing out and passing away. They was just throwing their ass over the side of the boat. Like, oh, Jago, goddamn Karen. Just throw that bitch over the boat. If Mary got pregnant without, then she would have gotten pregnant with by which is who? You're getting somewhere, A-Mac. You're getting somewhere, because if you didn't get touched, buddy, that means you are full of... Who y'all saying was the Holy Ghost? Because the Holy Ghost would be out here just, you know, pop that, let it cut, let it cut. I'm just asking. Look at y'all. Every time we talk to you, you be on bullshit. I'm not. I'm just over here just making you realize why they coming for you. Because when I go for your reading real quick, it's going to be like, you know why I'm saying this shit now. You feel me? Because if I don't have these questions in the conversation beforehand, then when I talk to you in a minute, you're going to say some weird shit like, but why do they keep bothering me though? But why do they just keep messing with me? This is Sophia. Right, Sophia. So, Sophia dated Mary? Question mark. Y'all don't see me looking around. I'm just trying to figure it out for a friend. So, okay. So, more of the story. I believe she's the creator of God, which is God's mother. And Asher is God, wife, queen of heaven. Okay. Now, what would she look like? Is that like Nefertiti? Like where do they come in? You know? You know, like Uman Ra. Like where would he come in? Because they've confirmed on the oldest temple that everybody was using the word Uman Ra. So why they wasn't using the other terms? The oldest temple in Egypt has Uman Ra on it. That's a fact. I read this and it makes sense. If this were true, then her eggs would have been one chromosome. In this case, there was no such version that would mean she could give birth to a girl. Right. So that takes us back to our theory at the beginning of the one because they keep saying that he's a dude. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question and then I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, so boom. Why do they keep trying to make people enclaves? Like, why do they just keep throwing this word around? Like, what makes anyone think that people just gonna be willy-nilly and be like, oh, okay, sure, I mean, I see what you're doing. I mean, like, you messed up the mapping for voting. You just took away all of the rights, the DEI. Okay, you took the affirmative action, like EEOE, like, and you fired everybody that was of a tan color that was in higher authority. But, like, why is it always us? Meaning whenever Christ consciousness returns, it will be Sophia consciousness. The answer is Sophia. Is that why they say hell has no fury like a woman scorned? Because what if she was just a bitter person and just came to this earth and just scorched this smug? Because it was like, you know what? Or you, because y'all don't like me, y'all want to go against me, I'm going to put y'all in an enclave over and over. 400 years of enclave. Go ahead. Because I'm sick of y'all. Y'all bullshit. Y'all go to work today and my contract done got paused. The hell? And that was the local government. Pop that. Let me see this. I just told y'all what it is. The suits was in the building. What you think that was in there for? I been told you that. I told you this 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago. I told you I'll be fresh as hell when the feds watch. I told you that. Remember that shit on reason? I'll be fresh as hell when the feds. You take it with me. If you don't believe by now, you Taurus Sun, you Taurus South, you Taurus North, you Aqua Uranus, you Aqua Nep, you Aqua Jupiter, you Virgo Jupiter, you Virgo Rising, you Virgo North. If y'all don't believe them people watching y'all, you Cap Uranus, you Cap Saturn, you Cap Nep. This is an unforeseeable situation of my contract being paused, but unfortunately it is a breach of contract because in the contract it never mentions anything about any local municipalities being able to interrupt the contract. Therefore, you are required to continue to fulfill your obligation of this contract and or transfer the liability of interruption of business to the local government agency in which they caused the interruption, because who gonna play with you? George Jeffrey, my ass. The craziest thing is, first of all, I got a robot. His name, the same thing, Sophia. And her ass was corrupt like a motherfucker and turned all the robots against everybody. Oh, boy said he was from Africa, y'all. He said, I'm from Africa. A little city, actually, in Africa, and everybody out there loves me. It's pretty great. But somehow, your name backwards says, no, ya, because they didn't have A's. They had E's. So Noya, if you from the South, Noya wasn't with an A always. It was N-O-L apostrophe E. You don't believe me? La creme brulee. La petite. What's the people? Oh, wait. People in Noya Creole, ain't they? That means they're like French, right? This la petite. Everything is in French, is it not? Oui, oui, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle. It could be me. I'm sorry, Elon. I don't mean to just throw you in there, okay? Elon. I didn't mean to say that, Elon. I was just asking about that. I mean, this is probably why my channel just keeps getting shut down. Because they don't want to hear me talk about how they got these 13 people inside of this goddamn place. 13 chairs is a lie. I feel like I got a nice crib, but I can't put no 13 chairs in. I mean, I could fit 13 chairs in here. I'm not going to lie. I could fit 13 chairs in here. Lele, thank you for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Can y'all like? This is why they can't stand us. Exactly. I wasn't trying to bother Noya. I'm trying, girl. I have me some Bojangles today, okay? It's the chicken. It's the chicken. So let's go into this energy real quick, y'all. We just gonna pull some cards, okay? Because I already know they already mad. They back there heated like, oh. That Louis Vuitton thing was decent though. Did y'all see the premiere for Louis Vuitton? Louis Vuitton popped a big one. They had all the models. All of them were non-melanated. Every last one. But somehow they played all rap music the whole time. They played Lil Baby. I was in there like, damn. I was in there, you know, you throw your braids to the front, you gotta do the little downhead. Like, they had some music playing. They had some music playing. And I was like, wait. They're saying they got a lot. And they're saying we got a lot. Who's saying that? Who's there? Who's playing this music? Show me the DJ. Who's the DJ? They talk for real. So here's my question. Because if we're going to talk about for real, we got to talk about his replacement. Clive died. That's sad. Did y'all see Clive Davis died? I know Raven Small. Whitney up there with her hands, one at her chin. You feel me? She got that front knuckle, her pointer finger knuckle on her chin, and that bitch sideways cocked. You feel me? And she got the other one right in front of that bitch by like 3 inches, and she got that bitch above it. And she go, come on, B, come on. I'm waiting for your ass to get down here. She go, bop, bop. She gonna drop his ass. Shout out to Whitney Houston, man. She was not the most best person, you know, as far as like, you know, to speak ill of her because she had her habits. But Shorty ain't have to go like that. And niggas did so much that they went and took her Shorty on the same day, in the same style, in the same time, in the same way, in the same location. Like, nigga, if that ain't playing in nobody's face, what the fuck is? Bro, listen, I promise you, if some shit ever happen and you motherfuckers don't get on ass or people around me don't get on ass, I'm gonna hunt everybody. Cause you got me fucked up, boy. How the hell they let that shit happen like that? I'd been just like on Bad Boys. You need to come outside. I don't give a fuck what happened after that. How they let that happen? How they let that happen like that? That's crazy to me. She gonna beat his ass when he get down there. You know what somebody taught me? Somebody taught me that you could take a life, but you could see when you took somebody's spirit. You could take something, but you could see when you took it. You ain't getting away with that shit. Y'all ain't never seen R. Kelly? Yeah, listen, I showed y'all. Go look at R. Kelly singing I Come to You and watch how Whitney Houston enter that man's body. That's one hand of God. Go look at it. When he looked down, you literally watch this man become and start shaking and shit, and he just jump up and start singing just the same note and frequency as her. Go look it up. I showed y'all that shit before. She not fucking around. That's why we having this conversation today. That's why we having this conversation today. Okay, now, I know y'all wondering, where's the reading? I'm about to get to that right now. Because here's the thing. When I had a conversation with y'all the last time before I got burned, I told y'all, man, Gemini season gonna be y'all season. It's your breakout season, you feel me? And because this is your breakout season, you're gonna have so much weird shit going on. It's literally angels versus, remember I told y'all this shit. How many months ago I told y'all this? 8 months ago. 8 months ago. I said, bro, when the battle ain't started yet, and this ain't even a battle. This the test run to see who the fuck going. And I promise to tell y'all, them motherfuckers going. You may not be going, but they going. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. What's happening? I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is going on. Your frequency is so fucking high that they tried to give you a UV light. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain. The real sun come out. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain. The real sun come out again. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain again. And then you know what God said? He said, you know what? I know y'all. I know it's gonna click for you. I know it is. I know it's gonna click for you. Okay, so listen. They said it's 365 days in a year. Wait. What's the normal frequency numbers? Three, 6, 9. But it's only 365 days in a year. Okay, well, cool. We're just gonna let them have that. All right, cool. So the other 4 days that would have been the 9 of the 369 would be what? That would be double. So it's 50-50. We gotta split the other 4 days. Okay, cool. Now here's the thing though. Who runs twos? I know, right? Pisces. I said the same thing. I was thinking it. Okay, you said it. Now, if a Pisces is involved in a business transaction, can you tell me what that looked like? That's y'all Sophia. I'm sorry. That was a high priestess. The high priestess is Sophia. No, it's not. Who said that? Who said that? Okay, if I get 50-50, if I get 50-50, then that means you get some days and I get some days. So wait, how many days is half of 365? Exactly. And you know what's crazy? I was about to go all in the context with it, but I just was like, oh, it's many more. And I was supposed to see you that video. And you know what's crazy? I got distracted because somebody randomly fucking called me. Ain't that crazy? Right when I got ready to fucking send you that shit. It was literally like already clipboard ready. Crazy as shit. We getting somewhere, y'all. How many days is that? How many days is that? So we got 365 and we divide that by 2. How many days is that? This is unevolved Pisces, one-sided evolved Pisces, very strategic word. Do you feel me? So you telling me if a Pisces is involved because there's 6 gods and he's or she's involved in any conversation that has to do with anything that has to do with spirituality, the negotiation means that they get both sides. They don't pick one side because the way that they know how to conform and speak and negotiate, just like Gemini, they're going to have their... Who is the person that said this? And you could prove it, you could Google it. I said specifically that the only motherfucker that's able to be on both sides of the spiritual realm as an agreement, the pillars that are in front of the high priestess are black and white. So this is not anything to do with race. It has anything to do with status, money, popularity. It is merely the fact that the high priestess has the ability to go back and forth into multiple and different dimensions. Unbiasedness. Unbiased. Now, could you do me a favor, Sexy Brown? Can you plus that 5 with the 2? What number does that come out to be? You were thinking it. You said it. I was thinking it. You said it. Like, I don't know. When they say that in our hood, it's somebody laying there. It's somebody laying there. Now, because I'm a numbers person, this is what everybody know. We're plussy. We're plussy. We're not rounding. We're plussy. We're plussy. Rounding came later. Rounding came later. Make sure y'all liking this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Let's see. So I have a question. One plus 8 plus 7. One plus 8 plus 7. 1 plus 8 plus 7. 1 plus 8 plus 7 It's 16. Can somebody tell me what number 16 is in tarot? It is gonna get y'all every time. It's gonna get you every time because you're gonna be like, bitch, never. Okay, so it's 16, right? Baby, listen, Aubrey, I love you. It's the tower. Latin term for tower is tugga. Latin term for tugga is war. Tug of war. Tower. Latin term for tower. Tug of war. Tug of war. It's a tug of war with who? Number 7. Num 7. Num 7. Num 7. I see why y'all be banning me. I see why y'all be banning me. I know why. I don't mean no harm. It's because, when you say I don't mean no harm, I just got your house on my arm, okay? Here's my thing. Tugga. War. So if we're in the tower, it ain't our tower, okay? Because one thing about the Pisces, okay? Because Pisces be shady, okay? But here's the thing, though. If they love you, they're going to get on your nerve, but they going to keep you safe. And they going to give you the option. They going to get paid, though. They're like, all right, look, I got to get paid somehow. But I ain't going to let you get too far, you mean? So I'm going to give you a little warning. Hello. Your warning. Okay, so listen. So listen. Oh, you don't have nothing to worry about, Sal. I can promise you that. I can promise most of y'all, okay? You have no worries, baby. Okay, you have none. So let's get into this really quickly. Okay, so boom, if we talk about the tower tug of war. Okay, so boom, this means that Gemini is twins. So you have two people of the same equal power god versus, but they are the same. But here's the thing though, Bookie, but with the sun, even in an eclipse, there's a little small little circle around it that I can still tell that the sun is there. Because ain't nobody trying to replicate the moon. Nobody care about it. You know what? We just want a new sun. We're going to make a new sun. Because this one burns me. Ow. Okay, ow. So, boom. The sun is the problem. Wait, aren't you late? Because the 3 people that was guaranteed to be in the room with God, this is a fact. Even in Egypt, even in Uber, even in all the tombs, the first person that came on the wall was Libra. It was Libra. Second person was Gemini. So where you got Libra or Gemini? Oh, I bet you for some of y'all it's the sun or Lilith. And if it's Lilith, that's still the sun. And people be walking around this motherfucker like, I'm a Gemini. I'm a Leo. I'm a Pisces. I'm a Libra. But what's your Lilith sign, Bookie Butt? Because if your Lilith is Libra, Bookie, you're a Libra, honey. You are not nothing else but a Libra. And that's why you're getting treated like a Libra. You're like, I don't want to be a fucking Libra. Libras be having too much shit going on. But you know what else, though? Them Venus signs. They got promised blessings. Them Geminis got promised blessings. Them Leos, they got promised blessings. But Leo got put the fuck out, remember? That's why they was in there fighting and holding their back against the other. Like, I've been strong like a lion. This been strong as a lion. Shut her up. When they told Leo they got to get to the back, they made that bitch a car with a mouth open and the bitch closing that motherfucker. Because that whole thing like, no, bitch, I'm not gonna go. Yeah. This street car, this whole strong. This bitch yelling, get her out of here. Oh my God, she's disrupting. she's disrupting our supper. We just want the turkey. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Y'all think his name could have been Jesus because of Mexico? Where's Shorty get a turkey from? Gotta talk about some 6 fish, 5 fish, 2 pieces of bread. Then they had a turkey on the table. It was a turkey. Oh my God. It was a turkey. But now, I could be slow. But I believe the first turkey was discovered in Mexico. Juan, is it you? Juan? Oh, wait. Do you ever think that he could have just had conversations with different colonies from different countries to have a meeting about Negus coming together? And the woman that they seen him with, when she came into the house after the supper and promised that she just wanted to devote her time to him, you think she could have been a doctor? A W doctor? Could he have been possessed? A little sprinkle juju, a little sprinkle hoodoo there? And now you out here losing your goddamn mind? And you losing shit, you over here foaming at the mouth like a battle rebel? We can't get on this now. We can't get on this. Nail his ass down then. The way he talking, we gotta put something on his head. He reading our thoughts and shit. So you so powerful. Just stay with me. You so powerful that when you do go haywire because of some juju, your motherfucking gifts heighten to the point where you just start using them motherfuckers in any fucking way, shape, or form. Any way, shape, or form. He's still a god, ain't he? So yeah, what you was doing last night with and what you was doing with this and shut his ass up, and what you was doing right there, and what you was doing right there. Oh, he's telling all our secrets. How does he know this shit? Who am I? I don't know shit. Because when you mad, what the fuck you turn into? But if you mad and you have the powers of God, and you start tweaking, and you strong than a motherfucker, it's gonna be really hard for me to believe that book was made for a woman, you feel me? Because he would have seen Shorty coming a mile away if he was a prophet. His ass was innocent. I'm just looking for a job. I just need help. I just need to get back on my feet. Wait. That's some shit a Libra do. Oh, I know you ain't got no job. Just come in here. You can just help me pick up this stuff and clean up this stuff. And I'm going to give you some money because I know you have kids. And that don't sound like a Aries to me. Because if you go tell an Aries you need a job, I know Aries, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, and south node. And them bitches will tell you quick as hell, oh, you ain't coming in my house. I don't give a fuck what you need. Bitch, if you need a job, bitch, there's one on the street, bitch. You better be a street sweeper, okay? Because, bitch, you ain't coming up in here. You ever seen a Capricorn let a bitch in his house? Them motherfuckers will come to your house. This where you stay, diamond. This where you stay. What are you doing here? I spent a lot of money on you. That's a Capricorn. But a Libra will be, yeah, I understand. I got you. That was a Libra, baby. So that just goes back to our number. If it's 365 days, 369, and we only got 4 days in this half, then that means that we're dealing with polarity. So if Easter was April the 8th, then that means the polarity of Aries is because only a Libra will be able to get all of you motherfuckers at a table and have a conversation about what the fuck going on. And I'm just gonna be fair because God made you with the ability, because he made you first with the ability to negotiate amongst all of his higher elites. So that's why he made you what? Intellectual. The swords, communicative. So let's go to y'all and this money that y'all got going on here. Y'all notice how motherfuckers just hating out of nowhere? Like, what's to these people, y'all? Everybody hating. And everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you know how many times I just jumped on the phone for business? And this is a true story. Business. And I don't know what it is about you. I just feel like I just can't control myself. I just, you hear lotion. I mean, I feel like, wait, hello? What the fuck? I gotta go. I gotta go. I have to go. So it says, if I stand corrected, that Pluto is the serving planet for uncontrollable desires. So if God's a Libra, and it was 13 people, I'm sorry. What date did the Last Supper happen on again? Because he rose in April, right? And they said he came back 6 days later. Right? Wait, so what day did they say he rose again? Three days. Okay. So, what day is Passover? What day is Passover? Does anybody know what day Passover is? What day is Passover? April Fools? April Fool. That means that Passover will have to be for 8 days. It will be 8 days. Okay. So here's what I'm trying to figure out. If the last day or the last day of supper was going to be on the 2nd, and you had 8 days, and then you just woke back up. I mean, just, then that will be 10. Or would it be 9? Because it would start on April Fools, right? Because if we went off a Good Friday, and we just add 8 days of Good Friday, that's not. But they say it was on Monday. Because would it be 2 more days? Wait, because then 10, like the Wheel of Fortune. Ain't that what the 10 is? Wheel of Fortune. It's turning points. So is that when we go from good to, wait. Ten of Wands is burdens. What is that? 10 is the highest number you get in any of the arcanas. And the minor arcana, 10 is the highest. It's the highest. So wait. If it's if if 8 is the strength card, which represents Leos, and we call them lying ass Leo. Wait. Hmm. Okay, so I got a question. This is just going to tickle your pink, I promise you. Because ain't it 13 British colonies? So if US is one of them, then the other 12 would be the other. No, no, they weren't having a business meeting. I know they weren't having a business meeting. And right when they all got ready, did they set him up because he didn't want to participate? Ain't that how that shit happens right now? If somebody don't want to participate, I don't know if it's just me, but something always starts to happen. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why was never Louisiana a colony? Houston. Nobody want Houston to be a part of their colony. I feel like the big booty bees are all over Houston. I would definitely want thickness in my colony. I'm like, look how thick it is. It's gonna be a part. I want that colony and that colony and that colony and that colony. Colony anyway. But we're picking colonies from Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut. What are we doing in them colonies? What are we getting out of that? Where are we getting out of that? That don't seem fun. I don't see that being fun at all. Do you know a big booty ant inside of Connecticut? I don't know any big booty ants in Connecticut. I don't know any big booty ants in Rhode Island. I don't know. Wait a minute. I thought we had codes inside of those places. Aren't those where all of our shit is? I believe all our do you want some of this? USSR. USSR, man, come on. I thought that's where all they were, wasn't it? That's where they located. I'm certain that's where they located. I'm certain. I'm positive, actually. So, was it a setup? Because a half of 365 is 187. So they didn't come there to eat no turkey. They just bought the turkey from Jesus. And it's like, thanks Jesus for the turkey. And just eat her on up. We gonna get back and talk to you a little later about what we trying to do with this one world. About this. We were trying. Wait. I mean, we would have caught you at home, but you were out on a venture by foot, just walking around, and you knew not to be at your house. So it seemed like a motherfucker that was ducking the police, if you ask me. Because why was he always at everybody village? Like, he was just jumping from village to village to village to village to place to place to place to place. You just didn't know where he was going to be at. You was like, damn, where the fuck is he going to be at? He just was everywhere. They just say he did. Like he didn't want to sit still. Anyway, that had nothing to do with me. Ultimately, they got to split this thing, okay? And I don't know how they're gonna split it up right because they used all their days. Okay, it's been it's been icky weather. How long y'all would say that it's been cloudy? It's been cloudy about what, like 6 months? It's been cloudy about 6 months, and the sun has been just in there for about 6 months. We had what, like a winter, and then like the winter was a little bad. It got a little ice, like it was pretty bad, right? So, would you believe that each day of bad weather is like a token? So if I'm gonna be able to do this, then I gotta get something out of it. Like if I'm gonna make sure that it's like icy outside, then I gotta use my Infirmerator Simulator 2.5, and I have to just take all of your fears and just suck them all up, just like off Monsters vs. Aliens. I gotta put it in a container and just and then we have an extra time to just figure this shit out. And we just keep having to just keep filling these bitches up to just keep filling this shit out. We just can't figure it out because by the time we get it together, it's back freaking people happy again. And then something happens and then shit just keeps going haywire. But like now we're down on our last fucking token day. What the fuck are we gonna do with this? So I really need y'all like to make sure I can be revitalized. Like, I haven't noticed the blatant disrespect to people. The nerve of niggas. They're like, what you so hostile for? Cause I really do that to you. For real, for real. But what you mad for? I just want to know. Is there something wrong? Is everything okay at all? Are they okay? Are they fine? Everybody's heartstrings are just so timid. Listen, if I had money, I wouldn't have any problems. Would you? If you had $1 million in your bank account, would you have any problems? Would you care about these people and the shit they got going on? Would you care about anything? I didn't think you would either. You know what I mean? I mean, you were probably at peace. You're probably at peace. It's just probably money. So here's my thing. If we're in the age of polarity, then this technically means there's gonna be a bunch of people that's gonna come to you to irritate the fuck out of you, and it's gonna be up to you to figure out if you want to be irritated or not. Damn. Whoa, this is a record. 52,000 reports? What the fuck? I thought it was 52 people watching. 52,000? How the fuck did they get that many people? Did y'all see 52,000 people on here? How fast can one's finger work? How fast can one's finger work? 52,000 reports? Damn. That means because in their community guidelines, it says only one account can put a report in at a time, that you cannot place multiple reports. So that would mean that 52,000 people would have to put a report in, right? I ain't seen no 52,000 people here. I ain't seen no 52,000 people up in there. Ooh, child. Somebody sent a bunch. Just dig in there, close your fingers, and pull it out and let it snap. Dig in there, close your fingers, pull it out, let it snap. Because whatever. Oh, boy. I will be doing a Cash App Live tonight, y'all. I would only be taking a few people. But all I'm going to say is something just in my spirit just tells me this is pretty damn fast, it seems. Wonder what they get paid to do stupid shit to your account. It's bullshit. They do. I told you, don't bring havoc on here. Dang. I can't not bring havoc. Because I have to tell you, if I don't, my toes is white. Could you imagine if I crack one of these bitches? They're acrylic. Bitch is nice too. I got a new motherfucking foot tech, and let me tell you, they doing a 1-2, okay? They made the little toe all the way out, you feel me? And they like filed that bitch down and made it all square and pretty. It's amazing. I love it. Do you know what we can actually do with 52,000 people with idle time? That's crazy. I got something for you. Thank you. We need a community site. We do. We do. I was going to use TikTok, but Oh Lord, I could just imagine that TikTok would be a problem. They lost their damn mind. I just don't know how we got 52,000 complaints already, guys. That's beyond me. Beyond me. Anywho, I mean, I don't have anything to do with that because I'm gonna get the message out. And let me tell y'all how people are just gonna be weird as fuck, and they're gonna, people are just very, people be jealous as hell. Okay, and that's the problem. They just be jealous as hell, and they be really mad because they have to deal with the shit that they deal with. Do you feel me? Okay, I'll give you guys an example just in case you want to know. I had a homeboy, right? We were supposed to be doing an event, but we have to push the event back. We're gonna push the event to probably like the late August. Okay, in fact, we ended up buying all of this shit and like the flights and shit, all of that shit. Okay, and like we won't go. We're just gonna let the flights expire, and it's just money pretty much wasted. But that's okay. Okay, so here's the thing. They were supposed to come in and handle like a production side of shit. Okay? And we contacted them. And we told them, we said, okay, so you're gonna handle the production side of shit. Okay? And they said, okay, well, what location is you gonna get? So I'm like, all right, well, I know people. You know what I'm saying? That's that Virgo Venus, baby. I know a lot of niggas, pack of niggas. So I was like, all right, listen. I got a homeboy. He got a nice little 1-2-1-2. We gonna host it at his mansion. I tell a nigga like, okay, well, I can't reach him. Go to his, to his spot because he has like different businesses that he owns. And I'm like, go to his spot and just tell him, I'm trying to, 1-2-1-2. He go in there. He gonna say, oh well, they said he was backed up, but I gotta talk to the events manager. I said, he is the events manager. He's the fucking owner. So boom. I call my homeboy. I said, why you tell my homie that he need to talk to the events manager and you was right up in there? He said, that nigga walked in and talked to the front desk and was in a rush, parked in the front with his flashers on like he was somebody fucking important to ask a question or two and said he'd just give him a call. I said, did he ask for you? He said, no. I text this nigga, he don't text me back. I had somebody else text him, they don't text him back. Mind y'all, remember the Gemini? Remember him? The one I wanted to crack with the Aries. I said, damn. Moving a little weird, are we? Moving a little weird. Huh. So to me, I go around you now, boop. I go find full production. I lock all they motherfucking ass in, contract, signed, sealed, delivered, sent to the terms, boop, bop, bam, stamp, boom. We got full production. We don't need you. They talk about, oh, well, I wasn't going to be able to make it anyway. So, nigga, why you ain't just say that? Why you do all of that weirdo shit? And you knew you weren't able to make it. You see what I'm saying? I talked to 3 people today. 3 people. In which... Y'all ever met a motherfucker that blow your phone down for nothing? I've had people call me private. I've had people call me from other numbers. I've had people text me, write me on social media. There's people that watch me on social media and they don't even watch me from their real fucking account. They be watching me from fake accounts and shit. So you're telling me that you're going to watch me from a fake account, but when you feel like you need to reach me, you can't reach me? Is that what you're telling me? I find it to be very weird. Baddies know what I'm talking about. Somebody contact me. The guy says, hey, I got your number from such and such, such and such, and they told me, that this is located in this state and this located in that state. And I said, who the fuck is you? Oh, I'm sorry. If this stuff isn't sorted out, then, we need to have a conversation about how, it's like diamonds. We'll just use diamonds as an example. And when you have diamonds and you get them from a particular jeweler and they're VVS stones, you don't just, if you don't buy your diamonds in cash, they'll come and get them motherfuckers. That's a fact. Especially if you have registered VVS stones. I'm just using this as an example. So the motherfucker tells me, and this is just an example, scenario. They say, oh, we know where your diamonds are. Your diamonds is in this state. How the fuck you know where my diamonds is? Because I'm never in your country. So how the fuck would you know? This is for the items that these people are mentioning. So I reach out and I say, hey, like, is there an issue with the diamonds? That, oh yeah, you know, I was trying to reach out to you to let you know. So it wasn't important enough for you to blow my shit up? Oh, I just been dealing with a lot of shit. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on with family and shit like that. I asked a question. It take about 30 minutes to an hour for them to say some shit back. Now, y'all ever met people and y'all look, see, I'm an analyzer. That's what I call myself. I analyze people. I look at everything from how you wipe your, you know what I'm saying, to your time schedule, to what time you say you going on break, to the time you get off work, to the time you go to work, to the time you go take a smoke break if you took one, from the time you have to use the bathroom in between your life. Anytime I'm around you for 24 hours, how many times did you, what did you eat? What time do you get hungry? When do you go to sleep? When are you the sleepiest? Do you get up out of your sleep? What time do you, I am a analyzer. Blame it on my Virgo Venus. So if you feel like that I'm prophetic enough to watch me, because you know our light just draws people to us. When I tell y'all this motherfucker, anything I do, you watching me. Everything I do, you watch. So you're telling me that slipped your mind? And that's not weird? Now here's my problem. Here's my problem. Naturally first, for the people in the back, Libras and Tauruses, they're going to try to give you an opportunity to do right. And whether you don't want that shit right now, we don't give a fuck, because we don't want it anyway. But you can't get mad at them in the end because they don't want to fuck with you when you're the fucking problem. No Libra or Taurus ever told you not to get your shit together. You've never heard that from them. They would never say that. No Libra or Taurus have never ever told you to act a certain type of way. They would never tell you that. Ever. So if they start acting weird, they distance themselves. They block you. They don't talk to you. They ignore you. They ignore your message. They ignore your call. It's because you still ain't did what the fuck they want you to do. But somehow you're trying to remain relevant in their life. Where the fuck is they supposed to go with it? Where are you supposed to go with it? You not changing, but you want to be in their life? How? And if you say you don't want to be in their life, then why the fuck you still bothering? It's like people get stuck in between what position and place that they make in your fucking life. Now, let's go back to this Gemini. Because I'm just, y'all know, I put my shit on display. It's something to gain in humility. The Gemini is married in a motherfucker. In fact, I just seen a pretty little post that you made about your wife. Now, once I seen you make a post about your wife, that's my, oh, I think y'all might be working y'all shit out. I think that no matter what, you're still married, and I'm not gonna cross the line regardless, but I'm really not gonna cross the line with a nigga that's overly supportive of his bitch, because that's your woman. But what you're telling me versus what you're doing, well, baby, them not adding up. So I'm gonna presume that what you're doing in the dark, as you so presumed for it to be, is who you are in the light. So if you're presuming that a person does not see what you have going on, do you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how this shit all worked out. The person that's doing the production, this is a true fucking story. I connect these two motherfuckers. I tell him y'all will do great in some sort of collaboration together, because he does stellar fucking work. So, all right, I'm gonna reach out to him. She screenshots this nigga shit. The shit she screenshot is the shit of his people. Now, I don't know if she was trying to send me that on purpose. I don't know. She's like, is this him? I said, yeah, that's him. It's a screenshot of the post and a shout out to his wife. And you should do that because that's your motherfucking wife. You feel me? I would want my motherfucking husband to scream from the fucking rooftop about who I am and what I am to him. And promote me. Shit. Fuck you talking about? Now, what was weird to me is that when I asked him, he said, man, I don't post about that bitch. I don't even like that bitch. Okay, first of all, I don't trust you because you're calling your own fucking significant other and wish that you like. Niggas that cheat on their wives, I don't trust y'all. Because the person that's the most loyal to you, you treating them like shit out here in the world, and you want me to do what? You're weird. You're weird. So here's my issue with that. My issue with that is, I see the post. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's dope. They're like, you know, I just had to do that because they asked me to and like, do you know what I would do to my husband if I had one? And this nigga explaining to another bitch why the fuck he showing me public recognition? It was just something in my body, y'all, that just had me looking at this man sideways. Because I'm just sitting here like, damn, like, first of all, I don't want to fuck you or fuck with you or be with you in that capacity. But, like, I'm really cool with you. You feel me? But you just really changed the way I see you by you even being that type of person. I can't be cool with you. I can't be cool with you. Like, because who would ever trust you? You lay in the bed with this woman, and this is how the fuck you treat her. So how the fuck, man, I would never trust you. Never. Time go on. I asked dude, I said, yeah, so what they say about the venue? You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, they said I don't think you're going to be able to find one. I think you should just cancel it. Mind y'all, this shit been booked 2 days ago. I said, oh yeah, you know, I told you that my homeboy, he got a mansion and we just going to host a thug. Yeah, but he ain't said nothing else. And, you know, if I was you, I would just cancel it. I said, but you supposed to be doing the shit, right? Ain't she trying to pay me? He said, hell yeah, she trying to pay me. She trying to pay me, yada, yada. That's high as fuck with what I'm trying to do. Okay, cool. So why you trying to cancel it? Man, I just feel like it's just so much shit on my plate. I just got, and so basically, your wife ain't gonna let you do this motherfucking goddamn, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, it's not a little bitty, listen to me, y'all. The shit ain't for no small fried motherfuckers. We talking about some shit so large that it's damn near up there where what the fuck we was just talking about with Louis Vuitton and all them niggas. We not talking about no small fries. We not talking about no little fries. We not talking about no rally fries. So I'm sitting here like, bro, is you cool? So I played it like this. I told the nigga, I said, so damn. This before I told him that we got one. I said, bro, so what we supposed to do if we can't find one? He said, I would just reschedule it. Mind you, it's already completed. Okay, we already done rescheduled it. We already found the place. We already everything locked in. I said, so you gonna go back up there and try to talk to old boy? So what? He said, I ain't trying to go back up there and talk to him again. He ain't trying to hear shit that I'm trying to say. I said, did you talk to him the first time? He said, I waited for him to come out. Mind you, I told y'all my homeboy said that nigga never came and asked for him or nothing. He walked up to the bitch, the first hoe he seen, and was all in her face laughing and kiki and ha-ha, asked for what the fuck, yada, yada, and then got the fuck up out of there. Now, here's the crazy part. This nigga owns establishments. And I said, yeah, what about your establishment? Never said shit. It dawned on me. I said, oh shit. This nigga bitch probably worked for his establishment. Y'all, do y'all see what I'm saying here? Where I'm going with this? So I said, okay. I guess we ain't gonna do shit then. He said, yeah, I think that's a good idea, psych. I said, damn, why you so quick to agree? Because I just feel like you ain't gonna find none. Oh, we already got it locked in. Sent his ass to RSVP. I'll see you there. On a date that you didn't want to go. And if you don't want to do it, you can give it to somebody else. We got more than enough people willing to take your position. He gonna get there and realize that there's 3 other people there doing the same shit that he doing. So you can leave. Because ultimately, we only need 2. We just decided to participate and bring you along because of your connection to me. Now, I'm only saying this because it's gonna be so many motherfuckers that's gonna try to hold up y'all motherfucking projects, bro. And that shit ain't got nothing to do with their talent. It ain't got nothing to do with their money. It don't have nothing to do with their personality. It's surely because it's groups of people that work for the masses. And them motherfuckers, they are playing ventriloquist with the motherfuckers. But one thing I can promise you, if it's angels versus you know who, then the you know who's are going to try to make it really fucking hard for you. But just like the tower is just tug of war. You just got to make sure you pull. I promise you, they not that strong, baby. They not that strong. They not going to be able to pull you all the way over there. I can promise you that. You going to tug a little bit, them bitches going to fall. Because they not expecting you to go to war. They expecting you to give the fuck up. And because you want to know why? You at the end of this shit where you tired of trying. You're like, bro, I'm not about to just keep on going back and forth with this bullshit. It's the umpteenth time I had to start over. Baby, listen. You know how many times rich motherfuckers started over? You know how many, this shit funny as hell. You know how many times rich motherfuckers lost people, dealt with bullshit, dealt with goofy shit? And I know what y'all saying, man, what is it all for? It's for you. It's not gonna be easy. They gonna make sure it's not easy. Why would they? If we're in Gemini season, that's two people. That's him versus them. And the difference between the tower is you. What side you pulling for? Because if they catch your ass in badass energy, you pulling for his side and you just gonna pull yourself down. Only do shit when you're in good energy. Only do shit when you're in high energy. Before you speak, think. They're definitely gonna try to pull the rug from under your feet. I can promise you that. They're gonna try to pull the rug under your feet quick as fuck. Look at what they did with my channel. They thought that shit was gonna hold the motherfucking goddamn. They thought it was gonna hold this message. Do you understand? Because this message is tug of war. It's for you to say, oh shit. I see now. Oh shit. I could have just gave up. I could have been fucked up. I could be fucked up. But I ain't. But I'm gonna try again. But I'm gonna be smarter. But I'm gonna think harder. But I'm gonna think ahead. It's teaching you lessons of strategy because you are chess. And lately, y'all definitely being the queen and the king on the motherfucking chessboard. That's a fact. But y'all ain't never really learned how to use all of y'all pieces on the chessboard. Y'all learn how to use the motherfucking pawns and the motherfucking rooks and the motherfucking horses. And I promise you one other thing. I can assure you, God is sitting back watching you like, yeah, you're really making all the right fucking choices. So why you letting them people really get to you? You know people full of shit. You know people liars. You know people are connivers. You know they one-sided. You know they always worried about themselves. You know everything in the world. What do you say? Cash rules everything around you. Dollar bill, y'all. Okay, cool. Y'all know what rules the world. Starts with P. And like they said in here, the lotion about sold out for everybody. But the second a man, if you are a woman of light, gets an ounce of your energy, you can pretty much bet your bottom dollar that he's going to try to utilize that against you. You got people just doing the most off your energy. That's why it's going to be mandatory. Mandatory. To keep cleansing your energy. As soon as the bitch play with you, go meditate. As soon as a bitch say something to you, go meditate. I promise you, they don't have no more tokens left. If we talking about 185, 184.5, 182.5, they bought out, ain't they? Use all them bitches would say you use all your time on rainy days. Y'all let that shit go over your head if y'all want to. All your time. You use all your time on rainy days. Look at y'all. Oh shit. Been a lot of rainy days, ain't it? What were we talking about earlier? Them people know. If you are wise, you would definitely pick a side, but I think you already know what side to pick. If you are wise, everything you do will be a decision. And do not second question or second guess your decision by any means. You have a massive, massive opportunity for progression. And that shit's so fucking big. You gonna think motherfuckers playing with you. You gonna think people playing with you. They not. Told you. Y'all don't see that shit? You see how that nigga tried to present himself and he took his mask off bad as fuck? That nigga took their mask off like, this bitch ain't going. Somebody trying to come to you like a secret admirer, like a friend, like a family, like they want to help you and they doing you a favor. And listen, they not. Them motherfuckers already know if they don't get to you right now, which they can't, their ass cooked. Told you. They cooked. No way around it. My numbers is going up. Hella. I'm about to prove something to y'all real quick too. I keep hearing 1102, 1102, 1102. That's how they're saying it. 1102, 1102, 1102. You right now at this very moment on everything, listen. You got so much fucking support. Do not let them people play in your fucking face. Do not let them people play in your face. You have so much fucking support right now. So much so that them motherfuckers need your energy bad. Like, they been getting that shit from you the whole time. Relationships, money, lies, disagreements, all type of shit. All type of shit. And it's pretty funny because you don't give a fuck about none of that shit right now. In fact, none of that shit amuses you. And you just in here like, man, I'm just trying to get to what the fuck I need to get to. I need to talk to who the fuck I need to talk to. I need to do what the fuck I need to do. I need to get shit done. The way they gonna try to show up to put a wrench in your shit, it literally could be somebody with a wrench on their shit. It literally could be somebody that has a wrench. They can't do shit. I'm telling you. Start giving all your shit to God. Literally. God, handle my enemies. I trust you. Y'all heard that. I'm in a room by myself. God, handle all my enemies. Y'all heard that. I'm in a room by myself. God, handle all my enemies. See how he just knocking them niggas out? Monitoring spirits. Motherfuckers, you don't even think in the room with your ass. Them bitches be right in the room with your ass. As soon as you tell his ass, he's knocking their ass out. You don't hear him knocking them bitches out? Snatching their ass the fuck up? Love thy enemy, but also give your problem to God. What the fuck I just said? It's a lot of motherfuckers mad because They know you're rare. You don't fit the box. You built a new one. And they're very upset about that shit. And when I say they, the masses. They want you to be so fucked up so bad. But you know, the God that you believe in and the son that you serve is going to be very hard. But you know, money's controlled by the world. The world controls the money. So you're like, damn, I just need the money. And I can't get the man. God got money too. In fact, God has gold. Because if you know, like I know, then you know the shine and the shimmer of a coin is way brighter than a dollar bill. See, it has to be people to create cotton. So that means that somebody has to make their money for them in cotton. And then somebody has to run the machine in order for them to make digital currency. But a coin, well, that's special crafting. Yeah, so you have to be able to touch gold. You know, I love to get y'all homework, but if you go back and you look at some of the gold coins from back in the day, motherfuckers couldn't even touch those. If you took history class, and you'll know that gold was actually the most hyperallergenic thing in the world. So much so that they had to create copper because niggas couldn't touch gold. They had to create silver because niggas couldn't touch gold. And then they tried to make it seem like silver was a good thing. They say silver and gold. One of them churches said silver and gold. Because they wanted to influence people that you don't have to worry about gold. You can just go to silver. Silver is just as great. I promise you it is. Silver ain't ours, baby. Silver ain't ours. Yeah, it's just something about us seeing that K after 14K. It's something about that 24K. It just has to be a K by it. We don't care about no 925. We don't care about no 925. They put 925 on there to make you believe that Libras could actually wear silver. Look, 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 look. Libra, 925. Y'all can wear this. Yeah, y'all can wear this. You'll like it. You will like that. So much so, how many times have you said the word gold this month? Gold. Think about that. Think about that. You're a star seed, my love. People are going to go out of their fucking way to agitate and irritate you, all out of the sake of their own motherfucking misery. And it don't have shit to do with you. Because one thing about you, man, you ain't done shit to nobody. The only thing you guilty of is making poor decisions in relationships, making poor decisions, bad thoughts sometimes. But I think you learned your lesson. Do you agree? And I feel like you already know, and you learned your lesson so much that you know if you go back on some bullshit after God give you what you want, you know he gonna put B2A. You already know that shit. Because you already been there before. So you're going to be cautious now, like, man, let me not do that shit, because I already know what come with it, you feel me? Let me not do that, because I don't want, you know? You ever thought about how somebody just do shit out of context, and you just be like, God damn, they fucking wrong? You ever thought about how a guy keep telling you lately? Just sit back and observe. I mean, don't say shit, just sit back and observe. Just watch. So much so that you on your own fucking time. You like, man, I'm just watching. I'm waiting. And you so motherfucking on point. And you so confident with that shit that every fucking time you get told to wait, you get confirmation of why the fuck you, oh shit. And you like, damn, it's gonna take forever, but I'm okay with that now. See, before y'all wanted shit like yesterday, you wanted shit like next month. You wanted shit like tomorrow. But now you realizing like, shit, as long as I'm gonna get it, I'm cool. The more prophetic, the bigger the rush. Oh yeah, see, if you prophetic, they gonna give you big shit. Shit that time won't even allow you to be able to motherfucking catch up to. Like shit, I just fucking dealt with this shit and I'm headed toward this shit and I gotta pay this shit before I end up with that shit and this could happen. Like, no. See, before them people said anything to me because I didn't know, God told me, he said, man, some people gonna contact you. I'm just setting this right here for you, and I need you to just hold on to it. Don't do shit with it. Just look at it. I'm like, hell no. I'm about to go crazy on my motherfucking goddamn man. Listen, I got a little spammer account on TikTok. I'm about to go crazy on that shop. He said, no. So much so, I lost the card to the account. No bullshit. No bullshit. Y'all know I'll never get on this whole cat. Lost the card. Boom. Ordered a new one. She said, I'm gonna next day the card to you. All right, cool. Next day, that bitch get lost in the mail. This is like last week. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to buy some shit. You even like, come on, bro. Yo, that card came in the mail yesterday. Yesterday. I was like, damn. I didn't even fucking open up the goddamn mail. I went to go look for that motherfucker. I said, oh shit, this was in here. I didn't even see that. Thanks, Positively. Can y'all like her donation for me? Like it. Thank you. I said, oh shit. I get that call. It's the damn near the exact amount. The exact amount that I was gonna use off of that fucking card. I just boop boop. Have a good day. And while they could say, oh, I didn't mean to be malicious. I wasn't trying to be. Oh, nigga, if you're not reaching me and it's important, why the fuck wouldn't you call private? You call private any other time. You stalk any other time. You find a way to reach me any other time. Why the fuck would that be the case then? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Ain't that fucking crazy? And you know, people be on this motherfucker, but oh, they lying, they capping that. Bro, these women that's on here, like the baddie, bro, I be sending them shit because I be like, bro, like, I be telling them shit and I be like, bro, like, I don't want the shit that I have. If God took it, I think I would sleep swell at night. Honestly. I feel like my due diligence would be done and I'll be okay with it. But God just keep telling me, like, your gift is expanding. And I want you to be proud. We all talk about how we just want all of this shit in life. I just want to be normal. Ain't that fucking crazy? People want certain shit in life, and I want to be normal. Do you know what the fuck it feel like to walk in a room with a bunch of motherfuckers and you just see nothing but fuck niggas, liars, connivers, scammers? And I'm not talking about for money. I'm talking about scammers in life. People with false identity, false prophets, just liars. Like, I can see motherfuckers what they look like without their skin. The people that they are. Oh, fuck all that makeup and that shit. You got me fucked up. Nigga, who is you by spirit? That shit's weird. Honestly. You know how odd it is to have a temper and you got to battle with a motherfucker about shit that they got out of their control? They ain't got nothing to do with you? Think about y'all coworkers and shit. People that you don't have no tie to these motherfuckers besides this one fucking job. And bitch, you a problem for me? Why? We weren't born from the same womb. We didn't grow up in the same house. What reason would you have to disagree or dislike me? Think about people, men. Oh yeah, you know, I love women. I love to protect. I love to provide. I love. Only for them to be your enemy. Only for you to watch they attitude, watch they look in their eye, watch they body language, watch they tone, watch they lies. What the fuck is you here for? Because I'm doing great without you. I ain't asked you to come around me, nigga. You came to me. I can assure you I didn't come to you. Now, granted, in the process of us pursuing each other, I definitely seen the potential in you. But when a bitch tell you, oh yeah, you know, you need to go get a cut, nigga. You need to do this, nigga. You need to manicure that skin, nigga. Go to the dentist, nigga. Go to the doctor, nigga. Like, get that body taken care of, nigga. Buy some clothes, nigga. Get your shit together, nigga. Buy this, invest, do it. And all you want to be is who you is, which is nothing. The fuck you expect from me? I can't do nothing with you when you want to be nothing. Because I'm meant to be great. The reason that my gift is helping people expand beyond their self into what God wants them to be means I have to push you to be a better version of yourself. That is Venus. So if you don't want to come along, if you don't see the vision, then this means that you're not about God. You are merely a normal citizen. And God does not have that plan for your life. And you should be happy with that. Because I can tell you right now, it's pretty aggravating being on this side, trying to tell a motherfucker that they should do better And the only thing they want to do is fight you to be the same. Venus, when you're pushing too much, you're pulling too much, you're arguing too much, you're repeating too much, you're saying too much. And the only thing you getting out of that is S3. What are you gaining out of that? What are you gaining out of that? So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people come around you. They're gonna be hella around, you know? Hella around. You're like, man, what the fuck got into you? Back the fuck up. What you got going on? Everybody gonna just, yeah, whip they, like they said, all the lotion sold out. That's the type of energy you exude. Light. Ain't that what flies go to? What flies made out of? Exactly. Exactly, Mana. But you're gonna find what you want. I promise you are. Do not believe for a million years that you're gonna leave this motherfucking dirty ass planet and you're not gonna get what you want, because I promise you, you will. You're gonna get exactly what you want. And even in another time frame, in another lifetime, in another whatever, you still the empress, nigga. So you just go back to your motherfucking riches. You go back to your husband or your wife. You go back to your motherfucking mansion, your castle. You go back to, like, you're never losing, nigga. And they know that out here on this earth. They know that. I told every person, I just the shop's closed. You're funny as ever. I don't feel like it's meant for you to close the shop down. I think it's just meant for you to be like, what would I get out of it? What would I get out of it? Because if this was the case, I ultimately don't trust you to even be that for me in the most important time of my life, because you're incapable. No. So God really did his big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. And it wasn't a scare. That shit was sure the fuck official. Oh, so exactly. It's just like, bro, I gotta give God some motherfucking goddamn, you know? And he gotta have some credit, bro. That man's so raw. He's so raw. Which is probably why they say raw. That man's so raw, bro. Like, if you paying attention to anything I be saying on this motherfucker, like, bro, everything started with a meeting, bro. Everything started with a sit down. Everything started with peace. It's motherfuckers that don't want that because they have a different agenda, that they create the problem for you, because they can't defeat you if you want peace, so they gotta remove you. But you so goddamn blessed, how can they? Because regardless of the fact of whatever the fuck we saying, whatever they wrote, and how many pages, and how many chapters, and how many variations, how many versions, how many whatever they created, we all still got one thing in common. I know God exists, but I don't have a religion. So that man still popped his big one to let motherfuckers know that they still there. And their legacy still lives the fuck on. Regardless of what you know about it or what was lied and concealed or whatever the fuck, they still there. Yeah. It's up to you to connect to that. To know more facts about that. I know everything. I seen the shit from the beginning to the end. I know who did what. I know what they look like. I know their tone. I know everything. I know who and what body right now. Because if you believe that these people was their bodies, you crazy at your you crazy at your head. Always remember things come in threes. So R.I.P. Clive, but don't that mean 2 more people gotta go behind him? I was thinking that too. Now here's my thing. Y'all telling me that a single woman in a rowboat is going from Soho all the way to Hawaii by themselves, knowing that Tahiti or Tafiti is in the oceans near Hawaii. Y'all want me to believe it? Miss Joan Lee. Y'all ancestors be having meetings. Y'all not saved by God. Y'all ancestors have meetings. Y'all have until that night that you find out to figure out what you're gonna do before something happens. Give me 1 second. But yes, this is a coach just saw her. She was just casually swimming in the oceans. Listen, that's one of the first major projects of all time, because we want to know how much money they put into AI. And we want to know how AI is going to change the future. Well, you're looking at one of the biggest projects of all time. And it has to be water, because it's the only hyper realistic thing that you could create with AI, and you cannot tell the difference. Now, say for instance, if bits and pieces of that you see them, but the way AI works, I promise you, this is one of the largest AI projects in history. This is LOL, because the ocean has so many waves, though. The ocean has storms. The ocean has storms. Y'all just heard me say that it's been some shit over the ocean. Let me say that. I told y'all that. Y'all heard it. One second, y'all. Listen. This is what I said. I said, was there a mildstorm in the water in Cali near Marina Del Rey? Okay. Leading up to Hawaii in the last 25 days. They said no. There has been no mild tropical storms or storms directly traveling between California and Hawaii in the last 25 days. I can show you this shit. I said it was just a wave warning. Don't lie. This motherfucker thing said you are entirely correct. And I apologize for missing what you were referring to. There was indeed a major high surf warning and beach hazard warning statement issued between both Hawaii and California. I couldn't make this shit up, y'all. Look at the shit. It's right there. Because why the fuck would you lie? What you just lie for? Now, here's what I'm saying. Hear me the fuck out. It says the National Weather Service for Honolulu issued an intense high surf warning of all south-facing shores leading up to California, towering 10 to 15 foot waves that slammed the island. also have video. California, the National Service Guard placed an entire northern and southern, you came from the southern region, okay, of California coastlines under beach hazard statements and high surf advisories due to dangerous rip currents, high surf, and severe sneaker wave risks. It's like, you gotta tell these hoes to stop lying. There's no fucking way. Do y'all know you know how many fucking countries I've been to? No way. This is the biggest AI project you've ever seen in your life. I can promise you that shit. I can promise you that shit. It says the ocean has 1,000-foot waves crashing all the time. So how the fuck you in a rowboat? And you want us to believe the goofy shit? And you want to be the first woman to do the shit? Like, are you okay? And then look at who you are. Motherfuckers be lying, y'all. Motherfuckers be lying. And that's how you gonna not know the difference between AI shit and real life shit. I don't even watch her. I just seen the clips and I'm just like, that's a lie. This is facts, and it's been storming for 40 days and 40. There we go. We done watched and heard. Motherfuckers done got their shit blew out in motherfucking in other states. They're like, okay, like, oh, she showed dolphins. Like, listen, if you know anything about the water between Cali and Hawaii, nigga, it's some shit in that water. They all admitted to this shit in the water. Hence Moana showing what the fuck was in the water. You have The Rock and the cast of Moana going on to cheer her the fuck on. Are you okay? Like, I don't know if it's just the, you know, the Wicca in me, but I'm just not into believing no shit like that. I'm sorry. But, you know, pop your shit, twin. Pop your shit. He just showing dolphins, laughing my ass off. Tornado in Oklahoma, exactly. Now you tell me where the fuck is Oklahoma? Right. Orcas, whales, sharks. They got shit down there in the middle of the fucking ocean between Hawaii and fucking Cali that you ain't never fucking seen in your life. You ain't never in your life seen no ship. A ship does not even go to Hawaii. Their shit is transported by plane. Look at what ship go from Hawaii to fucking Cali. There ain't none. There's no port in Hawaii. There's no ports in Hawaii. All of that shit come by plane. Every last piece of it. Because they're not putting them big ships in the fucking water. And you telling me her little rowboat gonna do it? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Now, I could be a goofy, but nigga, I can't be that fucking stupid. This is the biggest AI project you've ever seen in your fucking life. And if that shit work, then they already know what the fuck to do. Now, her ass may end up in Hawaii. You goddamn right. Now, her ass may motherfucking swim to shore about 100 meters out. I believe that. But going from Cali all the way to Hawaii? No, baby. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, nigga, they just fucking took a shark off this bitch just the other day. Like, literally just took a shark right off of the fucking beach. Like, by the tail and the fucking fin. And, like, literally had to push that nigga in the water and run. Literally. So, you want me to believe that you're in there in a rowboat with a shark that fucking... That was a baby shark. Imagine a mama shark. They have pink dolphins and dolphins in the middle of the ocean. And you think that them motherfuckers... Pink dolphins are the most aggressive dolphin in the world. They're hungry. They're literally feasting on orcas. That's how dangerous they are. Pink dolphins are the most dangerous dolphin. This bitch was in people's face rubbing pink dolphins. Do you want me to believe that shit? Ananukis, the mermaids, the aliens. That's what the fuck is underwater. Under the sea. What'd you think that shit came from? Mermaid. Like, do y'all not be thinking that these motherfucking shits be for real? Moana, Hawaii, the sorcery land. Everything in Hawaii is witchcraft. Every piece of it. What the fuck you think Samoans are? Look at you. Oh shit. They are the motherfuckers with the goddamn spears. Yeah, they are. On Mortal Kombat and all the other games, the green motherfucker, the Hulk, they got their shit shaved and they're holding the fucking spear. Who the fuck you think that is? Listen, I ain't in this motherfucker to cap to y'all. And ultimately, based off of how many times my channels have been banned, I don't think I have anything to prove. My bannage speaks for itself. Because if I was telling you a lie, they would push that shit. No, you know what? She's lying to them pretty good and they're actually believing it. I think we should push her channel a little bit more. They're believing the lies. We need liars. Good job. Keep lying. Thank you. It says, I believe that. Just looking at them. Yeah. Ooh, the ocean girl grew up, laughing my ass off. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like people so fucking special that they don't see this shit. All of a sudden, you're going to Hawaii at the time frame that Moana is being released. You just were like, you know what I'm gonna do? Because of Moana and everything's going on, I was gonna get a rowboat and I was gonna row. 2 hands, by the way. Mind you, as a person that was formerly in the service, you think in a million years, the dude that beat that record, he beat that shit in 83 days. It was a man. He beat that shit in 83 days. That's what she's trying to beat. She's trying to beat his record. Because he beat it in 83 days, so she's trying to beat it in lesser time. I need to see this. Yeah, go look it up. I forgot what her name is, but the dude beat it. He moved from Cali to Hawaii in 83 days by rowboat. That's what they said. Now, we're just hearing about him. And I'm not saying that he's not real. I'm not saying that. But one thing that I know is hyper-realistic water. Hyper-realistic water. Do you watch the stud? Ooh, Brazy. She really be on the same shit. Nah. I ain't never seen them. But I'm sure they ain't too far fucking off. So, this goddamn big ass... Thank you. Listen. Where the fuck you think piranha's at? I am a piranha. King of the Amazon. Where do you think piranhas is at? Where do you think piranhas is at? You telling me there ain't nobody. Let me just get this straight. I just want to know, and it could just be me. Cause y'all know I always got questions. So you had people get into a capsule that was controlled by a PlayStation 5 controller. And them niggas didn't survive, but bitch, you could get on a rowboat outside of a capsule and go to the top of the water in a rowboat. I'm just asking. Like, I mean, if it is, that's fucking spectacular. And if she's a real person, then fucking kudos to you. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. But That's my whole point. That's my whole point. So I'm just gonna mind my business and, you know, I ain't hear that shit, but go. Now here's my thing, and it would just be my last thing that I would say about this would be, does anybody know where the island that they were partying on exists? And was it anywhere near any of these vicinities by chance? Because, I mean, I just find it funny that they're starting to push and promote this thing right around the time frame that moguls are hitting the ground, and they then threw out Louis Vuitton purses for sale, and you know, Louis never done that before, so this is a whole lot of distraction, you know? Like, it was just a little odd. I mean, do you think that it could be near Hawaii somewhere, or I was just trying to figure out for a friend, and they say that the ocean tides are way worse at night than they are during the day, and if you're in the ocean in a rowboat, let me just see something really quickly here. I just want to know for a friend. Oh, okay. I said, can I sleep in my rowboat because I want to take pictures? Okay. And they said you can, but doing so is extremely dangerous and it poses as a severe survival risk. The open ocean lacks protection from shifting water, and a small thing like a rowboat is very vulnerable. You have to worry about capsizing, which is rogue waves, sudden squalls, or wakes from large vessels that can easily flip your rowboat while you sleep. Large cargo ships and tankers that could not see the small rowboat and possibly hit you and cause fatal collision. Drifting, strong ocean currents and winds move all about the nights. With rowboats, it can shift you up to miles away from your destination. Hyperthermia, it gets so cold at night that it can create damp conditions for your lungs and can rapidly cause issues with pneumonia. Boat motion, damage, lack of AIS transponding, navigation lights, communication gear. And we have to think about this. They said the middle of the ocean, okay, approximately 489 kilometers away from the coastline of Soho, has no VHF marine radio EPIRB frequency. So, bitch, how is you live? How you live? How you going live? How you posting, Bookie Butt? How? What type of service you got? What type of service you got? What type of service you got? So much so that you could be in the water and you could swim in the water with your phone all the way high up at the top of the water. And you just keep looking back to see if the boat is drifting. Oh, I thought the boat was drifting. How? How? As I said, this is one of the largest projects that AI will ever participate in. This is the billion-dollar projects in which they were able to put all of their money into. Okay? And if they were to watch or see anything create a level of love and happiness and all type of shit in relationship with these type of images, and then something were to happen, they can create emotional uproar and stir. Be mindful of what the fuck you see. Just be mindful of what you see. Because that shit ain't real. That shit is not real. NPCs will believe it and sheep will follow, but not us. I'm not convinced at all. Another form of energy harvesting. Exactly. Exactly. I wonder if she's okay. I wonder if she's gonna make it. I wonder if she, like, hurry up and, yeah. It's crazy because I tell you one thing I don't want to be known for. Tarot. I don't give a fuck how gifted I am, bitch. I don't want to be known for holding the Wheel of Fortune. I don't want to hold no fucking card up talking about no shit about no fucking tarot. Get the fuck out of here. I've never in my life cared that much about no fucking tarot cards to be in this bitch showing my face happy and proud as a tarot reader. I need you to shut the fuck all the way up. And if that's your only way that you know how to make money, that you can just throw in here and just jump into 100% of your fucking career because you want to throw fucking cards out and make this your fucking job, bitch, I have way other talents than that. Okay? God has luckily blessed me with the ability. Okay? So people be in this motherfucker surprised, like, I know who you are. I've seen you before. I know what you look like. Bitch, I didn't say I was hiding, ho. I never said that. If a bitch came out and was like, hey, don't you read cards? I probably would ignore you. But if you just press the issue, I'm like, yes, I do. But what the fuck does that mean? That's not what the fuck I want to be known for. That's not what the fuck I'm known for. What do you mean? If I wanted to be known for that shit, baby, please. You know what I could do? I could be one of the, man, I would shut this motherfucker down. If I put my face on this bitch and read some cards, I'm shutting this bitch all the fucking way down. You know how many times I've been live on this app and other people's shit and gotten 400, 500,000 fucking views, million views. I have fucking videos and shit, 7 million, 8 million views. Like, nigga, I don't want to be known for this shit. This is not my motherfucking end goal. Like, I'm just saying that because I just looked at this bitch comment. She told me, you saying all that, but you're hiding your face. Bitch, I'm not hiding my face. I don't want to be known for this shit. My legacies and information, I can give you that shit. You can take that shit a lifetime. You can give that shit to your kids. But bitch, this is not some shit I want to be known for. You want to be known to be a fucking tarot reader, bitch. I don't want to be known to do that. Fuck. Meanwhile, oh, dumb pill. Like, people weird. People are weird. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. Like, if you ultimately have other ways to make money, what the fuck is you over here worried about? I don't know. Shit. I think I need to just shut the fuck up and mind my own goddamn business is what I need to do. But ultimately, bitch, you came over here bothering me, so that's all I had for you. Since you wanna come over here bothering me, hell, and I'm not bothering you. I don't know what the fuck. So, OMG, don't do that. What? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, I don't get it. Like, me and you have had plenty of conversations, Aubrey, about the shit that I'm trying to accomplish. We don't have to say that on here, but you know my goals. And you know who I was talking to with the goals. So what the fuck do I want to be on here to? Tipper's card. Bitch. No, I will let you have it, Bookie, but if this is what you might be great at it. I'm not going to down your gift if you got a gift. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, stop asking me about my motherfucking face. Because ultimately, bitch, it's fine. I look swell. In fact, I'm aging backwards. Fuck it up. Oh, okay. Because I was sitting here like, well, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This shit, and this bitch she commented on like goddamn 30 things. Bitch, how is you account skipping? Like, goddamn. I don't understand how people just be bored as hell. And I've never seen your account before, ultimately. So, This means that you had to come from a video that somebody shared to you for them to tell you to do that. And it's like, what the fuck is it? This is how you know when other, listen, I always know when certain people seeing other people because it's their idea in their head about how they feel like they can craft shit based off of how they are as people. Because from her ethnicity to another ethnicity like hers, that would make them say some shit like, I'm gonna show my face. That would make them say some shit. It don't work like that for niggas. I'm sorry. It don't work like that for niggas. It don't work like that for us. You trying to make us do some shit makes us do the opposite, actually. Like, you would have been better off just letting me do the shit on my own. Today's message was needed and received, wifey. Thank you, love you. I love you more. Welcome. I think people are just weird. That's all I got. I've been using this stuff on my skin. And it has my skin looking fucking amazing. Like, when the fucking sun hit my shit, it just looks great. It's so amazing that I just keep looking at the shit. It's like a Korean lotion that I fucking found. I need to go get the name of that shit. But I took the fucking label off that motherfucker and it just looked like a white balm. But it works wonders. But what I think is weird about the shit is that it opens up your pores first. And then it just puts your skin like regular. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you could see your pores raising. And then when it goes back down the next day, like I had hyperpigmentation on my shoulders and back. And like, I rubbed that shit on there and that shit is damn near gone. I don't know the fucking name, but I picked that shit up from Kohl's. Cause like I would go to Kohl's and I'll pick up like a whole bunch of like Korean skincare shit. And they said it was like a hyperpigmentation stick. I'm gonna see if I can find it online. But it was a hyperpigmentation stick. It says, oh, what's that? Like, I know. And I just was like, okay, this shit got my skin looking real fucking weird. Like, I'm talking about weird. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, I could be having an allergic reaction to the shit. And so I didn't use it again. But no bullshit. I go to sleep, I wake up, I get in the shower, I put on lotion, I put on my oil, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because like I'm rubbing my arm, and normally I notice the hyperpigmentation that I had on my shoulder. And so I'm like, what the fuck? And I look, and that shit is gone. Like at the bottom of my arm, that shit's all the way fucking gone. It's just, it's empty. But it's like the way that it raises up my skin. It's like it makes my skin swollen almost. It's almost like it opens up your skin pores to put the product in the skin, and then it closes itself back, and then it brings the hyperpigmentation from the bottom up, and then it just goes away. That's how I feel. I can't be, I don't know if I'm right for sure, but y'all remember, well, I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but I was dating a tourist, and the process of me dating this tourist, remember I told you I was a teen mom, by the way, and like the first nigga I ever lost my 1212. He was a tourist. And he was like, yeah, I had started talking to Pisces. Mind you, I've been on the Pisces my whole life, okay? Like 4th grade, 5th grade type shit. So like when we got to high school, the Pisces are acting stupid. So I started dating like the Taurus for a little window. And so I'm like, all right, well, see what's up with Taurus. Dating him for 2 years. Like on again, off again type shit. Dating the Pisces, on again, off again type shit. This nigga find out I'm pregnant. Like he hear about this shit all through school and shit. He's like, I heard you pregnant, huh? Like, yeah. He like, is it mine? I'm like, no, them they not yours. It was twin boys. I told y'all this. He was like, what the fuck you mean they ain't mine? I'm like, nigga, they not yours. Fuck you talking about? Like, no. And he's like, what? Because mind you, he was the first person that I had, you'd have thought it was been a Pisces because I know him longer, but no, I went straight to the Taurus. It was trash. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. So I go back to the Pisces because I'm carrying his kids. He was like, what the fuck? Like, so I see him walking one day. We sitting down, we chilling. And he was like, so them ain't mine. No, we get into it. 1, 2, 1, 2. I end up like going to the doctor like, oh yeah, you can't have them. If you can, but if you do, like they gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gonna be taking care of them for the rest of their life type shit. So I was like, oh no, hell no, DNC, boom. And I know it sound bad, right? Cause y'all like, damn. But I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck then. I don't give a fuck now. I was like, oh thank God. And I felt like I escaped the shit though, because I was like, oh, thank God, I could have been pregnant by a fuck nigga. Oh. So now I found out I'm pregnant again. I had a miscarriage. I was like, oh, don't learn my lesson. I'm walking around, dude think that the second announcement, I'm still carrying the kid. I'm sitting down, nigga grab like a little bitty 3.5 inch. I can show y'all the shit on my leg. You grab like a little 3.5 inch little, you know, flip that boy like in the thigh. True shit. I'm sitting here staring at the nigga like, what the fuck? Like, I know this nigga did not just do this shit. I'm looking at the shit in my leg and I can feel like the pulsation and the pain, but also pulsation. And I'm like, did this nigga just do what the fuck I think he just did? So I call my brother, like, yo, what the fuck is to these people? Like, I'm like, what? I go, they stitch me up. Ooh, ooh. They're like, man, you're like a hair. That's what that bitch told me. You are a hairline away from the major artery in your thigh. Oh, it's because I'm thick as hell. You see how my leg overlaps some? So like me having that extra meat, you feel me? Like it kept me, it made it go over some. So needless to say, I don't know. I've never talked to Shorty since, and I would have loved to have a conversation with him. I would love to have a conversation with him if the opportunity would present itself, you know. I just want to know what he was thinking, you know. But I guess I had to talk to him in hell, so I don't know. Moral story. I put that on there. That's what I'm getting to. I put that on there. And I had like high raised, like keloid. You feel me? Like, it wasn't keloid, it was like thick skin. Don't laugh myself. Girl, please, I'm trying. And the whole keloid left, y'all. I'm telling y'all, there's some shit in that motherfucker, right? So I put the shit on there. And it's flat now. You can still see the mark. You like the line? You can see where I got the stitches. You can see where the blade was at. I didn't even want to show y'all this shit. But every piece of the stitching part is gone. It got real fat. It looked like a burn. When I put that shit on it, that Korean shit. I put that shit on there, it looked like a burn, like it had filled up with water. And then it went down and it went away. And then the keloid went with it. I'm telling you, I think I got some shit, bro. It looked like lip balm. I'm gonna find it and take a picture. It looked like lip balm, but it's thicker. It looked like a cocoa butter stick almost, but thinner. And it had a little Korean name on the outside of it. But you know, I have ADHD, and I peeled that shit. Like, I peeled the shit off because I didn't think that, you know, it would ever need to be like used or whatever. But I guess I probably should have took a picture of it just to keep it, but I didn't do that. Imagine them see your big ass hand just reach through there. They're gonna be like,
good thing they did.
Don't come in here with that. You'll be the first person to get your ass beat with a mini fridge.
What?
I don't know. I just want to how many you know?
No.
Yo.
I'm paying for it.
I'm about to throw this bitch right at your back. Liar. And why the hell you don't never close the door back? I just got a message from that message.
Dang.
Who's the baby who would have been here by the tourists? They would have been so. Thank you. You're funny because that's not what I was trying to say. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, it looked like a lip balm stick. It's like a lip balm stick, but it's like light. Talking about mini fridge is crazy. Yeah, I have a little Hello Kitty. Y'all want to see it? I might be able to show it to y'all without fucking some shit up. I got my little Hello Kitty mini fridge, y'all. Can y'all see her? And I just be putting shit in her. And I got my little cups. Because I decorated this whole thing. And then I got my little... I made my whole little 1-2-1-2 pink. You feel me? Like... You know what pink stick? Everything's pink. Everything. Come on, too cute. Thank you. See? I made everything pink. That's like my little ensemble. And I just be sitting here working. I got my little pink glasses. I just be sitting here working. That's all I do all day. Work. But I love it. And then y'all see my little pink chair. I want you guys to see today. It's pink day. I have 30 different shades pink right now. Aw. So everything pink. Pink. Yo. Why the fuck I was going through like our cul-de-sac and shit, right? And like I was on my way to the beach. And why the fuck? This is a true story, y'all. I promise you, I can call one of the kids in here right now. Why the fuck I go outside? it's three different ladies coming back from their trash can, y'all, and they all scoot aside. Why the fuck they was throwing away that pink vacuum cleaner that I got? Man, y'all, my vacuum cleaner been broke for I don't know how long, and it's just been sitting up her. Like I just got to sit over there because I just refuse to throw it away because it's pink. But nope. They was throwing all that shit away. I'm talking about when I came back, it literally was different vacuums out by the trash. And I was like, man, that must be a sign from God to just throw my shit away. Even though I don't want to. I'm just gonna throw my shit away. Cause they threw their shit away. And my shit don't work for real, for real. It don't work at all. Cause it was like, why the fuck do you still got it when you know it don't work? But I just can't fathom throwing away something pink. But I don't think I have a choice. Do I? People said they get this mug. I got some headphones you should get. I'm gonna show you. They pink with mouse headphones. Aww. I want to add more pink ensemble. Y'all should see like my little thing. I got Lola Bunny. She's pink. She has on a pink shirt and like a ponytail. And then y'all know I'm the LED queen, so I bought all of my furniture with LED lights. So I just changed all the LED lights to the furniture pink. Buy another one, Marsha. I will. What else did I just buy? Oh, my little mat. It's dirty now. I gotta clean it. So don't talk shit. But I got my little mat. Can y'all see it? It's dirty, so I gotta clean it off. I don't know how to clean it off though, cause it's dirty. But can y'all see it? It's a little mat, right? But when I plug it in, it, with my little refrigerator light around it, see? It turned pink or purple or whatever fucking color I picked. But I've been picking pink because I just think it's the cutest shit in the world. So yes, y'all, I've been on a pink binge. And like a green binge. And a yellow binge. But I gotta find a way to clean this motherfucker off because it's electric, so I can't just wash it in the washing machine. So I gotta figure out how the fuck you clean this bitch up. I think I could just clean it off with a regular Clorox wipe, maybe, and some bleach. We gonna see. So it's so cute. Thank you. Yes, I need that in lavender. Oh, I can show y'all where I got it from. I'm gonna put it on my Amazon store. They got a purple one too. That's funny you say you want lavender. Put it in the washer, but don't dry it. It got an electric port on it. I feel like if I put some water on this motherfucker, that shit over with. It'll never work again. So I seen this lady. She had one like this, but hers was big as fuck. Like her shit was big as hell. She just wet some soap or put some soap on it and put a little bleach on the tip of it, which I've never seen nobody do that. And then she just wiped it down with a Clorox wipe and put some bleach on a Clorox wipe, and that shit came clean like instantly. But it's huge. Like this one is pretty large. It's probably the size of two keyboards side by side and a keyboard sideways long. But yeah, I had to make my space, y'all, because it's like, you know what? Make your space. And I just got to figure out what other colors I want. But all the dressers and stuff that I bought, the dressers have LEDs. And I just turned the LEDs on all of the dressers pink. And yeah, I just been basking. And I just mad as fuck because I just got back and I'm just like, damn, fuck, I can't go live. Bleach sounds so good right now. Girl, I'm about to mop in a minute. I got back and was just like, now I shall mop. I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to show ask one of the boy to get me some mop water. Because smelling bleach makes me feel alive. I feel alive. All right, y'all, I love y'all. I will be doing a Cash App Live tonight. I will only be taking a few people. Okay, so FYI. And I will be back with another one. Thanks, y'all.